Okay, guys, I'll be back again. Okay, I just showed you like a little Saturday view of this large curio cabinet that I have. I'm gonna say just have a few Batmobile type cars on the side of it. Okay, just zoom to the top. Some of these like large scale action figures. Most of them are made like kind of like in a likeness of some of the stars like Wesley Snipes and Ben Affleck and the Blade and the Daredevil. There's a few other ones too at the bottom of Wolverine. Probably can't hardly see another one, Hugh Jackman likeness from the X-Men movies and Punisher one. I also have the Sideshow Saw and Chucky right here. In the corner, as you can see over there, some Halo figures and Snowman up under it. This right here is from Trilogy of Terror. It was an old 70s horror kind of picture when Karen Black was in it. More like the voodoo doll came to life when the chain was taken off of him. Here's a Sideshow Archangel. This Purgatory. She's a comic character. The Sideshow Doc Ock. This is from the Marvel Archives line, as well as the Hawkeye for the Marvel Archives of Sideshow. It's also a General Hawk right here from G.I. Joe. This is from Palisades Predator 2 figure. And a few other little figures from Alien. Okay, now into the cabinet. This is more so my Thor level right here. Actually, even has some Thor vodka. It's a Swedish type vodka, Norwegian. A few different Thor figures. This right here is like when Thor had the battle armor. This is from Diamond Select. This right here when Thor was a woman. It was a book that Marvel had done called Earth X. Thor's father Odin had got a little pissed with him like he always does, and and I guess to get Thor, make him a little more humble, he turned him into a woman. Here's another battle armor Thor. This right here is by Bowen Designs. Of course, you've seen a review right here of my Factory X Mjolnir, the Hammer of Thor. This is another cool Thor figure right here. This is by Bowen Designs. This right here is another Thor villain, the Destroyer. This is so cool. This is actually one of my favorite characters of the Marvel line. Thor's father had made this armor. And this right here is another of Marvel Origins from Diamond. Showed Dr. Don Blake when he had the stick and he struck the stick on the ground and he would turn into Thor. There's a few Loki figures I have in the back. That's made by Bowen, which is pretty cool. This right here is another one, a Hard Hero Thor. This is a more like the classic comic book version, Thor. Here's the Marvel Avengers and Adversaries I told you about earlier. This is the Loki. And as I mentioned to you before, a lot of them weren't really that great. So it was a waste of $70 right there. Actually, this is a Thor version right here, which actually was kind of crappy also. But this is pretty cool right here. This is real nice. Loki had the chalice in his hand. This is what more so the mega bust. You know, larger than normal type bust. It's pretty cool. This is Fairchild from Gen 13. This is a pretty cool figure. This is Optimus Prime by Palisades. I love the base. The base is real cool. And I got the Megatron one also, and he has the Decepticon base that he's running on. But I have to figure out how to make some room to put him in here with Optimus. These are a few Submariners. He was one of my favorite characters of Marvel. This one right here is made by Hard Hero. A real cool base with him jumping out the water. I thought was cool. This right here is the Bowen design one. This is more like the armor Submariner. But actually, it's not really armor in a sense. It's really more of a suit that maintains moisture to allow him to kind of live on the surface a lot longer. Actually, Reed Richards was the one who designed this suit for him. This is a real hot Supergirl statue. Actually, this whole statue is plastic. It's actually almost really like a rubberized kind of plastic. And this is where I feel where statues would be. They would eventually be available like this. This is the next stage, I think, of statues. Instead of the fragile porcelain or polystone. This is another figure right here by Hard Hero. It's Iron Fist. Otuma. That's a Namor villain. This is one of my main buddies right here, Grimlock. Out from Transformers, and also a Hellboy figure. This is another one of my favorite. This is She-Hulk. This is actually a pose from my first comic, classic pose. I also have the Dark Knight back there, and the Green Lantern. This knife right back here is from the movie Shadow that Alec Baldwin had played in. That's like more like a movie prop. I have a few Predator and Alien figures, full size ones by full size. I think it's like over 12-inch ones, off of McFarlane. I have a Planet Apes the movie bust. That's a pretty heavy bust too. Optimus Prime action figure, talking, and a few mixture of other type busts. Here's another Storm statue. I mentioned to you before I had like 3 of them, but I only displayed 2. Xena and Galactus. B-9 robot from Lost in Space. This is a War comic character. The Gamorrean guard from Star Wars. In the background, you see like a mini statue of Thor and the Sin City figures. Judge Dredd. Galactus. This right here is scenes from Jaws. Captain Quinn. You can see his legs at the shark's mouth. A few Battlestar Galactica ships. Deathlock. Conan and Alias bus, and from the classic game Metroid figure. Okay guys, almost out of time. I'll catch you all on the next run.